It's Friday on the beat, so you know it is time to fall back. And guess who's back as America reopens? It's your favorite duo. Right here, right now, Grammy-nominated rapper Fat Joe and the famed conservative Bill Kristol. They have found some common cause before. They care about our democracy. The Trump era brought them together. You see our iconic picture of Bill lovingly looking at Fat Joe there, the Bronx Terror Squad sensation, who you know from hits like What's Love and All the Way Up, which was name-checked by a lawyer earlier this night out of the blue. His latest moniker is Jopra, because he has been hosting the heck out of the pandemic year on IG and Revolt. And Bill Kristol, a veteran of the Reagan and Bush administrations and director of the group Defending Democracies Together. How you guys doing? Glad to have you together.
Great to be here.
Thanks for having us, sorry.
And it's great to be with Fat Joe. It's good to be with Ari Melber, but it's great to be with Fat Joe.
Thank you.
Always better to be with Joe. Who's over your shoulder there, Joe?
Well, that's me, but it's me and Big Pun. I only see me right now, but it's me and Big Pun back there. So that's a classic photo right there. Thanks for having us, Ari. We love to be on the #1 show in MSNBC.
Hey, shout out. And that's a beautiful,
the check's in the mail, Joe. That's good. You really, he's an experienced pro, right? I mean, he said it as if it was natural and as if he believed it. That was good.
He knows how to do it. The photo's beautiful. I love Big Pun, rest in peace. But right now, because of the way we cropped it, it's just like I'm talking to one Kristol and two Joes, and I can live with that. I got both faces up there. Joe, let me ask you straight up on politics. You and Bill discussed it before. We got President Biden coming back from his foreign trip, and a lot of the Republicans, they don't really want to come to the table and negotiate on the spending. He may have to go it alone. That's how they did the last bill. Your thoughts on this as we get out of that old era, but still have a lot of folks who don't want to meet in the middle?
Man, it's sad, man. It's sad because I see the president trying to reach out across the aisle and try to really work with everybody, and they can't come together. But he got to do what he got to do. Infrastructure. This country has to really step up its game on infrastructure. And I really love that he's been real aggressive with dealing with peacekeepers, people that are on the street, working in the community, trying to bring gun violence down. And he's dedicated himself to work with them. And different things in this bill that he considers infrastructure, which is really it's really incredible when you look at it, how he figured out that this is all part of the problem. But, when you speak towards gun violence, we speak about getting to these kids as young as we can, giving back jobs to the community, giving them ways to distract themselves from the violence and the bad things. So I love that about the infrastructure bill.
Yeah. Bill, how about you?
I don't know. A lot of people are frustrated by Joe Biden, and he's not aggressive enough and twisting Joe Manchin's arm, and he's got to get the stuff done. And I feel that sometimes. But I don't know. He's been underestimated, right, for the last couple of years. And I wonder if I think he's maybe playing his hand in a cool but pretty calculated way. There's been some movement this week on infrastructure. 10 Republican senators at least claim they want to be part of a bipartisan deal on voting rights. Manchin has now come up with, I think, actually a possible outline of a bill that focuses on some of the key things that really need to be done to protect fundamental voting rights. Maybe he can get some movement on that. So I'm willing to give President Biden the benefit of the doubt here for a little while longer.
Yeah. As we end the week, now I got about 30 seconds. So from each of you in a sentence, what's the key to Father's Day? Bill?
I had a lot of smart aleck comments to make about Father's Day. My kids have left town to really help. They care so much about it. But I got to say, after that Craig Melvin segment, it was so moving and so kind of quietly powerful that I think that should be my last word on Father's Day.
Shout out to Dad. Fat Joe?
I'll be out in Brooklyn walking with a bunch of the dad gang and fathers in the community. Very, very big stereotype in the brown and the black community that there's not real fathers present. And so I summoned all the fathers in Brooklyn and New York City. Let's go marching together. And we're going to be out there in unity, man, showing support to all the fathers.
I love that, Fat Joe, thinking about this in the community context. And you are a founding father of hip-hop. and Bill Kristol's a father. That's what we're gonna leave it, Bill.
Okay.